Hi guys, this is Dominic Lee. Today we're diving into something that should concern every single one of you. Whether you're here in Hong Kong, in the US, or anywhere else in the world where the rule of law still means something. We're talking about a deliberate attempt to manipulate global public opinion in favor of one of Hong Kong's most notorious figures, Jimmy Lai. Now, if you don't know who Jimmy Lai is, let me give you a quick rundown. For years, Jimmy Lai was the owner of Apple Daily, a newspaper in Hong Kong that masqueraded as a champion of press freedom, but in reality was a propaganda machine fueling unrest and chaos. This guy's entire career has been about stirring the pot, inciting division, and causing up to foreign powers to undermine Hong Kong's stability. And let's not forget, he's currently on trial for violating Hong Kong's national security law, facing charges of collusion with foreign forces. That's not some trivial accusation. We're talking about some serious attempts to subvert national sovereignty. But here's where it gets really interesting and infuriating. Just the other day, I stumbled across something that made my blood boil. Just go to Google right now. Type in Jimmy Lai or Lai Chi-ing, his Chinese name. And what's the first thing you see? A website called supportjimmylai.com. Sounds innocent enough, right? Wrong. This is not some impartial reporting or a simple fan site. It's a highly polished, extremely manipulated propaganda platform designed to paint Jimmy Lai as some kind of heroic freedom fighter. It's slick, it's well-funded, and it's dangerous. Now, this website is running ads on Google. Yes, ads. So that pops up as the top search result. It's labeled as a sponsored site, which means someone is paying big money behind it to make sure you see it first. And let me tell you, the content on this site is downright outrageous. Let's break it down. Well, first, there's an entire section called a timeline, which tries to write history. It glorifies Lai's founding of Apple Daily in 1995, calling it a beacon of press freedom. What they conveniently leave out is how the paper became a megaphone for anti-government rhetoric, outright lies, and incitement to violence during the 2019 Hong Kong riots. And then, that's the part where they gloss over his arrest and trial, painting him as a victim of political persecution. No mention, of course, of his deep ties to foreign governments and his role in destabilizing Hong Kong. Then, that's the awards page. What a joke. They have listed a bunch of so-called international prizes that Jimmy Lai has supposedly won. But let's be honest, who is handing these out? These are the same Western organizations that have been cheerleading for people like Lai for years. They are not objective. They are not credible. They're just part of the same foreign interference machine that Lai himself has been a part of for decades. But it gets worse. On the trial update section, they're posting daily updates about Lai's court proceedings, translating local Hong Kong media reports into English. Now, here's the question. Did those Hong Kong media outlets like Ming Pao or The Witness authorize the site to use the content? Did they give permission for the work to be weaponized in this way? That's something that deserves a closer look. And let's not forget the press page. It's filled with photos and videos of Jimmy Lai's son, Sebastian Lai, running around overseas lobbying foreign governments to interfere in Hong Kong locals' affairs. It's blatant, it's shameless, and it's exactly what you would expect from a family that spent decades undermining their own city for personal gain. But here's where it becomes not just an issue of free speech, but a potential crime. Right now, Jimmy Lai is on trial. That's an ongoing legal process. And yet, this website is trying to influence public opinion in ways that could directly impact the proceedings. Under common law, this kind of thing could very well constitute criminal contempt of court. It's an active attempt to interfere with a fair trial. And let's not kid ourselves. This is no accident. This is deliberate. This is calculated, and it's being done with the clear intention of manipulating the judicial process. And where is all this happening? On Google. That's right. Google, the same company that refused to take down the infamous Glory to Hong Kong song, a separatist anthem that promotes division and chaos. Now they're profiting off an ad for a website that glorifies one of Hong Kong's most infamous criminals. So Google is no longer just a search engine, it's a platform for political manipulation. They're selling ads to anyone willing to pay, no matter how damaging the content is. And in this case, they're actively undermining the rule of law in Hong Kong, and it's disgraceful. So what needs to happen? First off, Hong Kong's authority need to act. The Security Bureau should demand that Google take down these ads immediately. If they refuse, the Department of Justice should file an injunction to block this website entirely within Hong Kong's jurisdiction. This isn't about censorship, it's about protecting judicial fairness and national security. And let's be clear, this is bigger than Hong Kong. This is about the principle of sovereignty. No country, no city should have to tolerate foreign-funded campaigns designed to destabilize its legal system. And no company, whether it's Google or anybody else, should be allowed to profit from that kind of chaos. Jimmy Lai is no hero. He is not a champion of democracy or free speech. He's a provocator, a lawbreaker, and a tool for foreign interference. And anyone who tries to spin him as anything else is either ignorant or complicit. We'll keep watching the story, and we'll hold these tech giants accountable. Until next time, see ya.